Hello, my Virgos, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I'm reading for July 20th through the 26th. We're transitioning from Cancer to Leo. My overview is let go, let God. I know I use that a lot, but you know what? It fits. Okay, so anyway, remember these are general readings, may or may not resonate, so take what you like, leave the rest. I'm on YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok, so this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so we have a new moon in Leo telling us confidence is your key to success. It could also be fake it till you make it, because sometimes we just have to have faith. We just have to believe, even when our senses are like, how is this going to happen? Miracles happen. Oh, and two cards have flown out of the deck. Let's see. All right, let's see. What else? Higher power. What else? Lord Jesus, what else for your Virgos? Okay, the Empress and the Ace of Winter. I love these cards. They are both reversed. So they are very powerful, especially since they flew out like that. Anyway, here we go. So the Empress, remember, we are in Mercury retrograde. And when that happens, I'm sorry, this is the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor. Well, this is a little different now. This is a kind of, your Mars in your Virgo energy, like I said, has a very strict school teacher vibe to it, okay? Following the rules, the regulations. Now, I'm not necessarily telling you to follow the ones of man. Maybe it's the of nature. Maybe it's of God. Well, I would say always of God. It's the ones that are very, that are there to help with our moral and our ethical compass, okay? I don't know why I'm pulling that up, but I feel like be true to thine own self. Be true to your faith and your belief system also. I'm getting that with this Emperor. So the Emperor is like the male figure, the one that's really very, the one that's the partitioner, right? No, the one that's one that is kind of the strict one, the one that tells you has to be done the way it has to be done. 4 is about stability, organization, and leadership. The Emperor brings that stability to you. The Emperor brings that everything will be all right. It will be done the way it needs to be done, okay? The Emperor is about making, getting yourself very, very organized, especially with this Ace of Winter next to it. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. So there's a lot of male energy to this, of course. There's a lot of there's a strict energy to this. There's a rules and regulation. Not as rough as the Hierophant. There is a caring energy with the Emperor too. Wants to see what's done is right. Now, considering that this is next to the Ace of Winter, I would say if this is about if you're looking for a new job, that this is be prepared for anything that will be asked of you, that will be, your question, your interview. Don't go in there unprepared. Don't go for an interview unprepared, okay? So the Ace is a 1, new beginning. Winter is air energy. It is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. There are a lot, things going on in Aquarius and in Gemini right now. So expect the unexpected, okay? Do your research. Get yourself prepared for whatever this interview is, but I do feel that this will be a successful interview. I do feel that you will nail it, okay? You may come out of it worried, but I think you will give a better impression than you even think. And that's if it's an interview. It could be it could be an interview for a job. It could also be an interview for I don't know, if you're trying to get into something with school. I kind of feel like you're going, maybe somebody with a master's degree or a PhD, and you have to do your dissertation, okay? So just be prepared for the questions. I feel like there's going to be questions asked, and you need to be prepared. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented, okay? So next card is Ego. Ego 15. This is the double card. This is facing your ego, facing your fears. 15, 5, 5, 5, change, change, change. 1, new beginning. 10, transition with change. Being afraid and facing your fears. You cannot, fear is one of the tools that the devil uses to keep you from your blessings. And I know that courage is when you're doing something, even though you're scared to death about it. Okay. But it is about standing up. And you know what, if you don't try, you've lost. Okay. So give it a try. Don't back down. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Okay? So there's something about this. I mean, you have to, stand firm, believe in yourself. Remember, fake it till you make it with this. Face your fears and in spite of yourself. If you are called, don't not do something because you're afraid. I'm not telling you to do something silly. Again, I don't want to tell you because people will tell me, oh yeah, I skydive all the time. No, I'm not going to skydive. But, it is about facing your fears and stepping up. And if it is an interview type of situation, I did like going on interviews because they helped me to become a better interviewer. It helped me to be more analytical in my answers and in my thoughts. So I did, interviews I looked at as an opportunity for growth. Okay, so this is an opportunity for growth. I shouldn't say don't. I'm saying don't let fear stop you. Fear is, there's everybody that has fear, but don't let it keep you from your blessings. Okay. Michael, because there is, you do this, that 4 and that ace, the emperor and the ace of winter. It's like you will be more, you got this. You will do better than you thought. Okay? Here we go. Michael, trust in divine purpose. This experience has a divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. That's always interesting. Sometimes I'd be like, I don't really want to grow that much, but if you are on a path of growth, my Virgos, trust in yourself and trust in your divine purpose. Okay, falling out. Transformation. So this is also the Tower card. Though some decks will use transformation as the death, this one is the Tower card. While it feels like everything is tumbling down around you, it really isn't. Okay, look at there's the workers up there. They're fixing the holes. They're fixing whatever needs to be done. They're making the place secure. This is major arcana. Shamuel. This is 16. 10 to the 6. 10 transitioning into something you have created. While things are looking, things are looking like they're changing, and it's a big change for you. You've got the Emperor, you've got the Ego, you've got this major arcana. After facing your fears, you realize that you can do anything. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems. Like I said, it's like in many ways, once you get past, it's like, wow, I can do anything now. So have faith in yourself, okay? All right, let me see. My moon energy, here we go. Confidence is your key to success. What else do we have for my Virgos? Virgos for the moon energy. Ooh, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So things come to a head. Things are coming to a head. And from the first 2 cards, I feel like I said, I feel like you are going to come out of it better than you thought. Okay? Here we go with crystal or energy. Crystal or energy. Crystal or energy. Be not afraid, my Virgos. Though it's a human emotion. It's hard to say. It's hard to not be afraid sometimes. Onyx, seeing the future, responsibility, stamina, self-mastery. So even though it's not necessarily an easy week for you, it can be an extremely growing period for you. But like I said, that Emperor and that Ace of Winter is very positive. It's positive movement for you, even if you feel like, oh my goodness, I was a nervous wreck. Okay? Okay. You got this, Mike Virgos. You definitely do. Okay, please go watch Let Go, Let God. I think it's very important, especially for this week. Also, remember to do the clicks wherever the clicks or the thumbs or the hearts are. As always, my Virgos, always know that you are loved. Stay shining. Be blessed. Thank you. Bye-bye.